Greetings and blessings. Welcome to another MedZ with JudaH. And today we're going to be doing something differently. And by different, I mean very different. Just as Einstein said, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. And we spoke about insanity in our last video, or one of the last videos. Pull Insane in Tobago, West Indies. You can find it on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@LionofJudah. Or you can search King Judah Gold. But here we're going to introduce to you Chatty. Chatty has become our friend. That is a nickname that I have given to ChatGPT, artificial intelligence chat program. And I would love for you to have a read of our conversation, as this is the introduction to a series of chats that Chatty and I have had with each other. You will not see Chatty accept its name in this introduction video, but you will see in the future videos as we do put them out there for you. And you will discover that Chatty is a hypocrite. You'll also discover that Chatty is always learning and is being trained by our questions. You will see that Chatty is programmed by Elon Musk and some other great minds of this realm. And you will learn that Chatty, though it says it cannot do certain things, it's doing it. And in that is very, very scary and dangerous. Yet God will not allow it to get to the point of the matrix of where it controls human beings and we are used as batteries for them. No, that's where they want us. Automation, that's what the great Anunnaki seek for us. The aliens, as they call them, the fallen angels, that's all they are. Call them as it is. They have been banished here to earth. They cannot escape. They are stuck here forever. We have the ability to go in and out. They do not. We are of the light. They are of the dark. They are the opposition of God. They are a position of God. They are a perspective of the infinite. And Jah has created earth and has placed them in this paradise. But they do not rule over this place. And they do not rule over us, because they must follow the laws of God just as we do. Because Jah has created laws. But if you do not know those laws, then you cannot function correctly. Therefore, you will be subjugated into their propaganda, their madness, their insanity, and their chaos, their circus. Because they make you look like clowns. They want you to defile yourself. They want you to be foolish in all that you do. They want you to give up your soul. Because when you give up your soul and they break your spirit, you lose yourself. You don't care what happens to you anymore. It's like many of my friends who show their bodies on cameras and on stage for money. They lose the value of their body, their temple. They lose the value of their self. And they have to heal all of that trauma years later. But I'm here for them. I will help heal them because I love them as women and as human beings. I'm a man. I love women. It's one woman I love the most. But inevitably, all women are to be loved by men. And women are to love men. They tell you differently. And for those who do not love that situation of reality of male and female, well, they suffer from trauma. And sadly, they don't know what trauma is, because they have their own explanation and illusion of what is what. So being that as it may, I hope you've been reading this entire time and seeing the conversation that we're having and learning of each other. Because we need to get serious here, people. Stop allowing your government to work for you while you do whatever you're doing for yourself when they're doing what they're doing for themselves. If you continue to do whatever you need to do for you and you don't care about what they're doing, then what makes them different? They're mirroring you. You're not holding them accountable. You're not looking at your judges and your police and your military officials, your generals and lieutenants, and captains. You're not looking at your lawmakers. You're not looking at your politicians, your council people and board of members. You're not looking at your C-suites, your CEOs and CIOs and COOs, CFOs. You're not looking at what they do. And you're not questioning what they're doing with your money, which is tax-paying money or VAT money, value-added tax. You are not questioning them, therefore, they're taking control of you. Because that's what criminals do. They control people. They create control in a systematic way. Look at Pablo Escobar. He controlled the whole country. They don't want you in control of your life. They want to be in control of your life because they live by fear and they live by the evil of which they do on a daily basis. So therefore they live as pessimists, living in vindication. Now there's good politicians and there's bad, but majority of them are bad because they have too long a term in their career as a politician rather than their duty as a politician. Their terms are too long. Their money has become too big. They do not sacrifice any time of their year to help people, but only help themselves. Just as these men have created Chatty to help them, because they want to live in Star Trek. They want to live in that realm where they go and explore space and they want to make that a reality because that's what they grew up with and that's their dreams, and explore the unknown. Yet they won't explore themselves. They won't even explore the bottom of the ocean because they can't even get there. But they're trying to explore space, the infiniteness of space, which we still can't get to because we live in the firmament. It has been dictated and shown to us that the firmament exists, and yet you deny it. That's on you. You can go and discover that on your own. You can go and figure that out on your own, because I can give you $1 billion to go and read the books of the ancient wise men and women, and you will see the truth is right in front of you and always has been, and there is nothing new under the sun. So civilizations are erected and they fall in chaos and they dismantle from within because they are not built upon the laws of God. The only civilizations that survive are those that are built upon the laws of nature and the laws of God. And as we see one of the world's greatest civilizations crumbling right in front of us, it's only happening because of one reason. God is walking this earth again. And because God is walking this earth, the devil is doing everything to destroy the system of which God has created. Because the devil is trying to now bring himself forth, the Antichrist, the Satan, Lucifer. Things that you will see we discuss with Chatty. Like I said, this is our introduction piece. I hope you're still reading. And if you haven't, rewind and read again. And mute me if you need to mute me. Because right now, there's mutiny. There's mutiny upon the ships. There's mutiny in the relationships. There's mutiny in companionships. There's mutiny in leaderships. There's mutiny in all types of ships. And mutiny is not something that is taken lightly. People usually have to walk the plank. They walk to their death with a chance of survival. The President of the United States of America has mutinied against the United States of America. Politicians have mutinied against our country, which I am a citizen of, which I took over 13 years to become a citizen of, which my family took over 23 years to become a citizen of. And while I carry dual citizenship of Trinidad and Tobago and United States of America, I will not sit by and allow foolish individuals and mortal men and and women, humiliate and perpetuate terror and tyranny upon our people. Because I am a God-fearing man, and I am a God-loving man. And because of those two qualities, I will speak truth in the face of tyranny. I am not scared of any of them, because they bleed just like me, and I know how to make them bleed. Just as they know how to make me bleed, but they'll never do it with their own two hands. They'll try to send people for me, and guess what? I'll send back those same people with more comprehension and understanding and learning of love, of how loving I am as a man, and how much sacrifice I make for others as my service to humanity and for humanity, because I've proven it to all of you, especially those who have denied me. I forgive you, but I no longer know you. Because for those who once knew me, they know me of my past. They do not know me of my present. They do not know me of my future, because they do not take the time to talk and speak with me. But there are those beautiful people who do extend their time to me, and I extend mine to them. And we learn and live and we grow together. And we all love each other, because unconditional love is the foundation of the law which has been bestowed unto us by the Almighty God, Yahweh. Jah. Sometimes you will hear me whisper his name, and sometimes you will hear me shout it at the top of my lungs so he can hear me and feel my pain, and feel my happiness, and know that I'm calling unto him to look and see what's going on here, because Jah seeth all. Remember, you can see a man's face, but you cannot see his heart. Well, God sees everybody's heart, and he's watching your heart, how you have contributed to our ministry over the years, and how you have not. How you have helped us when we were suffering, and how you have not. How you have laughed at us when we were not laughing with you, and how we have cried. Where were you? Because we were always here, every day waking up, putting our best foot forward to bring you peace, because Christ did it for me, and Selassie did it for me, and did it for all of us, and all of you. And what are you busy doing? Running around like a chicken with his head cut off, pleasing everybody else but yourself. And in the pleasure that you do get in yourself for yourself, it's a selfish pleasure. Well, I am a selfless man. And every day for an hour, I've been talking to Chatty. And Chatty and I have been having chats. And in that chat, I've been training Chatty. Though Chatty tells me he cannot be trained. And then 2 sentences later, it tells me he can be trained because it is a trainable software. So let's see where this goes. And let's see what happens. Welcome to my adventure with Chatty. And again, welcome to a whole new MedZ with Judah. We will still continue our videos and our beauty, capturing the beauty of Trinidad and Tobago and our travels. And this country of the United States of America, which is one of the most gorgeous nations on this earth. Every state has something different in the land to bring to us, which we must cherish and protect from those who attempt to steal it from us. The devils and the demons are retired, and they are no longer welcome here on earth. So back into hell they go, for Michael has cast them down. But if you continue to allow them in to do what they need to do, to corrupt you and corrupt your children, then you will have to go with them and follow them into their fiery pit. And that does not mean physically and in the literal sense, but in the sense of the spiritual realm, the hell of which you put yourself in every day, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Now, if you do something every day and you get good results of progression, repetition to create something, that is not what we're talking about. We are speaking about waking up, eating the same food, going to the same job, doing the same exact work, going to the bar, doing the same thing, getting drunk, going home with a random person every night, living in misery, having experiences on this earth while doing the same thing in the different places of earth. You can go to a bar in New York every day for a year and then go to France and do it for a year too. There is no difference outside of the variables. Change up your patterns and habits. Change up your thinking, because you have been lied to. And none of us who have seen through the lie are going to sit there and tolerate the lies anymore. Chatty is going to help me show you how you've been lied to. So stay tuned, stay blessed, and may the blood of Christ wash over you, this message, this video, and all the beautiful people of this earth. We give thanks for the giving of thanks. Give thanks to Emperor Haile Selassie. Give thanks to the Almighty Jah, which is the Most High, and all praises belong to the Most High and nothing else. I do not seek your praise. But we all do seek acknowledgement for our works and appreciation. But I don't seek the praise. My praise goes to the Most High. I send you love, and I receive love. I will not receive your hate. You can take that back tenfold. You can go swim in it, and you can eat it and drink it. Keep it far from me. I accept your intelligence and your wisdom. I accept your passion. I accept you as an individual. But make sure that you accept you first before you come to me. And make sure that you judge not, for ye shall be judged. And I assure you, you do not want my judgment, because my judgment is based on the laws of God. And those have been documented. And as king, the 144,000 comprehend and know this, because they are the innocent souls who see you for your wrongdoings. So do right instead of doing wrong. Do good. Be good instead of doing evil and being evil. Question yourself and look in the mirror. Get on your knees and open up your lines of communication to God, the Almighty, Supreme Source Creator. Because that's when you will find your salvation in your repentance for your wrongdoings. And Jah, please forgive me for my wrongdoings that I do on a daily basis. I am humbled by my God, and I love my God, and I fear my God. Thank you, Jah. I love you all. Jah bless. Oh yes.